Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Just to sum it up quick, this is oh wow, I can't think about it. I cannot think. This is gonna be a quick little guide, beginner's guide you could say, on the new Unordinary game, which is a webtoon. It's called Unusual on Roblox. I'll leave the description of the game down in the description, but I'm just gonna go through everything as quick as I can to not waste your time. Time is precious, anyways. Let's just go through everything quick, and I'll just give you some tips, basically, on, tips. First things first, I think the best thing to do is join the group for a 15 EXP boost, because who doesn't like free boost? Yeah, okay. You could join the Discord for information and for codes. More importantly for codes, because that's a good way to basically get whatever you want in this game, which gives you money. Money's very important in this game. Badges not very important, but high tiers, it's just the powers. The higher tier you are, the more the higher tier you are, the higher the level you can get. And the higher level you are, the more damage, the more you can amplify your power. And here, hold on. Different powers have different stats. Like here, let's say lightning, sorry. Lightning buffs power, speed, trick, and recovery, a little bit of defense. But let's say something completely different, like time manipulation. It might buff more speed than power, but we could be the same level. Stuff like that. But you'll find that out when you play on your own. Skim a little through. Let's say you just spawned in. You just spawned in right here. That's a spawn point. Let me go to the spawn point, guys. You spawned in right here. You just spawned in. You don't know what to do. First things first, I feel like I would go to the Discord. Or you could go to my description, and I will leave description, comments, whatever. I'll probably put the codes up right now. I'll put all the codes you can use right now on the screen. All the codes you can presently use when I'm recording this video, the ones that work, which I've tried. I will put them on the screen, put them in the description, put them in comments. I'll do everything. I'll put them up right now. You'll be able to use them. First things first, it gives you to like maybe $1 million. Really good, by the way. Shop. Don't look too much at this, but just skimming through. Aura color kit chances are all pretty evened out. It's just pure chance. I mean, nothing special about it. I didn't spawn in with this. I actually changed it with an NPC, but we'll go over that later. That's not really that important right now. Quests are important actually, because this is one way to get EXP or money. There's around 3 ways right now, maybe. One way is just the easiest way is just being in the game. Just by solely being in the game, that's one way to get EXP. Look in the top right, you see this Jack and King. Those are things that you can get by, let's say if I kill the king, I get the king. Like the thing would be right above my name, with Shiki, right? You would get that. And then it gives you like let's say 250. It just depends on how many people are in the server. Since there's not that many people, the king is probably only getting like $150 per 15 seconds. But the average for per person is only 100. But if it's like a full server, I think you might get like 250, 200, stuff like that. The jack is the king's right-hand man, basically, and the king can assign who the jack is. But if I defeat this guy, I'll get jack, but the king can just give it back to him. Don't mind that at all, completely, to be honest. But the jack makes a little less money than the king. And then there's a joker. The joker is whoever has the most amount of kill streak in the game right now. Kill streak, I think. And the more kills you get, the more money you get. And I think it's the same as king once you reach a certain amount of kills. But anyways, that's skimming through that. This is where you change your ability, let's call it abilities. That's where you change your abilities, and the higher level, let's show here. See, my duplication is 5.7, but I don't have it up to 5.7. but that's the max I can get. But if I spin, I might be able to get something that's higher than like a 5.7, even though I'm not level 5.7. It's just your max. That's all it is basically. I would recommend you spinning with 10 times, which is 50,000, because it's cheaper. Because it gives you 10 for 50k instead of this, which probably only give you like 5 or something. I don't know. I'm not doing that. Maybe it's the same. I could care less. I still recommend 10 times. It's faster, whatnot. There's a couple NPCs, but I'm just gonna go through the important NPCs. Um, Over here, there's actually a. Oh, let me show you. Amplifiers. Amplifiers amplify your, which it would, let's say it would like add my level, so it would make me like a 7.3. It would add by 2. But after, let's say, 5 minutes, it would take away. So it buffs you, but it debuffs you as well. Let's just, this is the buying amplifications, guys. There's the NPC next to right here, next to the school, kind of. There's a barber right over here. Let me show you guys where it's at. Right over here, next to, pretty close to spawn. You can change the barber. You can go to the Roblox Marketplace, and you can put whatever you want for only 10k, pretty cheap. But by the way, the hair color the hair you spawn in is the hair you have on your avatar in Roblox. So if you like, and you can also change that whenever you want. If you reset and you change your avatar, it just goes back to that hair. Pretty cool, so you don't really have to spend money on if you have a good avatar. Hair, I guess. Anyways, one way to level up, don't know if I went over this, but I'll go over it again. One way to level up is just to be in the game. Easiest way. Second way to level up is just, I think there's events, not I think, I know there's events that happen around the game. Like, let's say you have to defeat students from another school, and it's just NPCs basically. They're like they usually wear a white shirt, so just look for NPCs or just look for quote unquote people that are NPCs that have like a full white shirt. And that's the easiest way to find them basically, just run around the map and find them. And you defeat them, the more if you did the most damage against the NPC quote unquote mini boss, you can gain different things. Like you can gain more XP, more money, and you can even gain amplifiers, which I went over. This, I'm guessing, is gonna be like an armor type of thing. Don't really understand, not really here. If you click the little pen, you can put your display name. Easy. Quest, I went over. Shop, not very important. Crew menu, haven't done it yet. Not very important either. You can toggle your thing there. Okay, anyways. Right here. This is a pretty, not very important, but pretty important one, which is like right across the school if you just walk in a straight line. You can re-roll your aura, your hair color, and your aura color. Your aura color is your eye color. See how I have black eyes? And hair color, la la la. 100,000. So I would advise only buying this, because let's be honest, a lot of people don't like their looks when they spawn in. Completely understand. I advise only buying this after you get a good power. Like maybe 5 or more, 4 or more, stuff like that. Doesn't have to be too complicated. But apparently, there's gonna be dungeons going into this game, which it says in the Discord. It says one way to level up is dungeons, but dungeons aren't currently in the game, so I'm assuming they're gonna come out eventually, right? Which is a pretty good spot, pretty good way to gain like EXP. I'm guessing it's gonna be pretty good. Um, One of the events is like basically just like standing in a, let's say like this place, the square would be like the place you have to be in, and it says your name on the top, and it just randomly chooses people. Let's say there's 4 people here, here, here. And if you get knocked out, like let's say the box is yours, it says your name, you get knocked out, it goes to another random person there. So basically just knock people or kill people, and that's one of the events to gain. And after like 270 seconds, you gain money, a ton amount of money. It's like 40k maybe. Pretty good. That's one way to gain money in this game. Honestly, probably one of the best ways is just to do events and obviously being king, stuff like that. I think that's pretty much everything I had to go over. The game's not very complicated, but I would definitely give it a try if I were you. I think the game's amazing. It's pretty cool. This is just a quick little starter guide. I'm not going too deep into things. But yeah, that's basically all I had to go over. Uh, See you next time.